What's good, guys? It's Snob. Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about how I was in the back rooms, bro. I was in the back rooms. So that's kind of a lie. Like, I actually wasn't in the back rooms. Like, that's not real. But I was gonna mention it in my last video that I put on the channel, explaining the back rooms movie. But I forgot to because it was late. And yeah, so basically, this is my story on how I was in the back rooms. It was actually a dream I had. I'd say probably about a year or two ago. Um, so it was kind of weird, right? So we was at this. I don't know how to describe it. It was like an abandoned, like Chuck E. Cheese looking, like not Chuck E. Cheese, like a big Chuck E. Cheese, like a big one. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like it didn't have no rides or nothing. It was just like floor, and it was like the little carpet that you see in the Chuck E. Cheeses, right? And it was like it looked like kind of like, you know how the laser tag places look. It's like dark and all that stuff in there. It kind of looked like that, and it had these doors, and it had like I guess like everything was like black, like you couldn't see anything. It was dark, and there was just like little squares cut out, like long squares, like doorways basically, but they were tall doorways, so you could just go like through them. And I don't know what happened, but there was like a lot of them and all this stuff, right? So it was weird because I was like in a body of a first grader, like my first grade self. Like I was like short. I remember like, I was like short, and this wasn't when I was in first grade. Like this was like 2 years ago. Like like I'd probably be in like, I don't know, seventh grade at that time probably. So basically, it's like my first grade friends. Like it's one of my friends that moved away a few years ago, and then it's my friend that still goes to my school like now. Um, and we were there, like down there, and we went through one of these like rectangles, right? And we got like wristbands and stuff. It was like a amusement place, and we went in, and it was like the roof was kind of like short. It had like the back rooms, the tiles and the lights, right, going down it. But the tiles were like grayish, blackish, right? And it was like a big ball pit, and like not it was like a defy basically. It looked like that in there. It was like a ball pit, and it would have netting and stuff, but it wasn't like a big ball pit. You know how it's just one thing. It was like a ball pit, and then it'd be like little like gym mats, and then you walk to another ball pit, and then it would just be like little ball pits, and then you go down. It's like a tunnel basically. And I was like going down there. I kept getting lost. I mean, I didn't get lost, but my friends, like, I was getting away from my friends, so I technically define that as lost. And yeah, it was really creepy, and it was like very enclosed, like it was very short. Like I remember I went down, the more the more I went down, the more like dense it would get. It would get short. It would get like tighter, right? And I remember I was like going down this one like gym mat, because the gym mats were angled too. It would go down and it'd be flat, and it'd go down and there'd be ball pits, but it was all in different places, and then have net around it and all that stuff. Really weird. And it was, but I like enclosed spaces. I kind of like it. And it just felt like everything was so like you was surrounded, right? And the lights were bright. Um, yeah, it just felt like an old like play place, like that you would see in the back rooms. Basically, that's why I said I was in the back rooms, but I wasn't in the office, place back rooms. But I do have a trick, guys. If you want to get out of a dream, I have a trick. Pretend like you are exiting a Fortnite game. Pretend like you're doing that, and it'll get you out your dream. It works a lot of times, and now since I said it out loud, my brain probably knows it. But guys, I'm telling you, if you do that, it might work. I don't know if it works for everybody, if it was just me, but it might work, guys. I would try it. So basically, yeah, next time you're having a dream and you don't like it, or something scary is about to happen, it's about to happen, do that, because I'm telling you, it'll work. Anyway, also too, yeah, also this worked because what happened was I saw something, man. It was like killing somebody. I was like in this it was like a there was like a parking lot outside, and there was like a building that I was in, right? And it was like a cafeteria, like a school cafeteria. It had like a lot of like lunch tables and stuff. And it was like, and I look out the window, and I see like this, like something, man. I don't even know, like this demon. just there. And then I'm like, oh man. So then I just do that method, and it worked, and it works on other dreams too. I did this multiple times. So if you want to get out of a dream, that's how you do it right there. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.
Shot it and love the beat. 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 I'm in the car, I got the bass. Shot it, wanna handle the